Hey everyone, it's Mark. I do apologize. I've got nothing funny for you today this week. No jokes, but it can't be jokes all the time. This week I just played with some numbers. I know some of you may know I'm a big numbers guy. I like paying a lot of attention to the numbers and playing with them and seeing what they tell you because numbers will tell you a lot and numbers don't lie. So the first number I've got for you is our points for numbers. Our highest point scorer in the league is Brian with 794.3 points, while our lowest point scorer in the league is Billy with 622.1 points. The average point scored is 688.6 points. This makes the average score anybody scores in a week 98.4 points, okay? 98.4. Doug, you have had a ridiculous amount of points scored against you at 756.6 points, which may explain your record, except that you are also averaging 95.1 points a week yourself. So, while your record is probably worse than your team is, you're still not scoring that many points, but you are going up against a juggernaut every week. That's just bad luck. Sorry for you. On the other end of that, Chris, you have had 643.5 points scored against you, which is a ridiculously low number. Which might explain your record considering you're averaging 94.1 points a week. But that's not bad, but still, I think your record is better than your team. The highest score of the season was 159 points in Week 2 scored by Team Boucher. The lowest score of the season is 59.8 points scored in Week 2 by Billy. Billy, you are averaging 89 points a week. I don't know how you've won 4 games. Kathleen, you are averaging 90 points a week. I don't know how you have won 4 games. But the luck will run out. These types of things usually end up happening in the playoffs, where the teams that shouldn't be there get wiped out quickly. What else have we got here? Alright, well, while the average score is 98.4 points a week, Brian, you are scoring 113.5 points a week, which is 15 points higher than the average. That will help explain why you're in first place. Ryan, you are scoring 92.3 points a week, which is better than both Kathleen and Billy, and only 2 points less than Chris. And yet you are at the basement of the standings. I have some reasons for that too. I'll get to them later. What else have we got here? If we keep on pace the way we are, by the end of the season, Brian, you will have scored just under 1,600 points in 14 games. And Billy, for you to equal that same score with what you're doing, it will take you 18 games. You will need another 4 games to score the same amount of points. Billy, I don't know how you've won 4 games. I am ashamed to admit that one of them was against me, but I get my shot at redemption this week, so I'm looking forward to it. Fun fact, did you know that Doug and Boucher both's last victory was Monday, September 24th, 1 month ago, the night of the game-winning interception thrown by Russell Wilson. When the substitute refs left the field, so did Boucher and Douglas's winning ways. Brian, another reason that probably the biggest reason that you were in first place, you have 2 of the top 5 overall fantasy football scorers with Aaron Rodgers and Arian Foster. You also have the number 1 and number 3 scoring running backs with Arian Foster and Alfred Morris. I myself have 3 of the top 5 wide receivers and 2 of the top 5 tight ends. I would be more than happy to trade somebody to try to bolster another position. I'm always looking to improve my team, which does in turn improve your team if you can spare, say, a running back. Ryan, you also have 2 of the top 5 overall scoring fantasy football players in our league, with RG3 and Tom Brady, the number 1 and number 4 scoring quarterbacks. Unfortunately, you can only play 1 quarterback a week. You have two options. You can leave one of these studs on your bench and remain in the basement of the standings, or you can trade one of them off, attempt to bolster a few other positions, and try to make a late season run at the playoffs. The choice is yours. It doesn't seem like a tough one to me. It's been a great first half of the season. I'm looking forward to the second half. I hope everybody else is excited as I am. Doug, Ryan, you may be at the bottom, but you're only 3 games away from first place. It's still anybody's season. Don't anybody give up on us yet. Good luck in the second half, everybody. I'll see you next week.